the bowling straight. Just felt Misbah ul Haq miss a trick or two with Ahmad Butt and his lines. Too much outside the awesome. When you bowl straighter, you bring more options of getting a wicket into play. This time Steve Finn, LBW.
Oh, that's a cool shot. That really is a cool six. It's hit the fence on the full. JP Duminy awards it at a 6. Denley, what a shot.
And how refreshing is it to see a fielder helping the umpires by saying what it is, and JP Duminy saying this is 6. It's a wonderful strike by Joe Denley. He times the ball magnificently.
He does. I had the chance to see him in the Super 50 competition in the Caribbean before he came to the HBL PSL 3. Just checking to ensure that it did bounce straight onto the advertising sponge, which it did, in my estimation.
Well, JP Dumini's signalled 6, but has that gone straight into the cushion? It looks to me as if it has. Duminy was 6 feet from it, turned to the umpire and said it's 6. Now, when you compress the shot like this, sometimes it can give a misleading impression. And if you look at that, it's hitting the sea of cool, but it looks as if it's just taken a bit of turf as well. Now, is the third umpire going to say 4 or 6? He's saying 4.
JP Duminy was quite gracious. Yeah, but got to admire the ease with which he hit that shot. Just a regular, full-blooded drive and nothing more than that. Wasn't looking for a 6, actually. There's a bit where they hit the fence on the full or not, but the aesthetics of it was just fantastic, wonderful. Just can't understand this logic of continuing with left arm spin here. He hasn't looked dangerous at all. He's just been straight and quick through the air.
It's a problem for the bowlers. We saw the problem for Karachi's bowlers in the first innings. A heavy dew here in Sharjah, and it's still heavy, even heavier now. And every time the ball goes on the turf, it has to be towel dry. Umpires have got their towels, and some of the players have got towels tucked into their trousers, so it is a problem for the bowlers here. Denley 18 from 13, 2 4s and a 6.
I'm surprised, Ramid, that Fahim Ashraf hasn't been given an opportunity to bowl. He's a leading wicket taker for Islamabad United. They're searching for wickets, and still we're into the 5th over. I would expect that Misbah ul Haq will probably use him early, try and get wickets.
You know that he's struggling to grip the ball. He's not comfortable bowling with the new ball. He's not comfortable probably bowling in the power play event. So why have him there? I think it's just been a wrong choice. He's got potential, serious potential, but in the middle order he can use that potential and skills better than what we've seen so far. With the new ball, he's been just far too concerned about getting it right. Five overs gone, it's 42 for the loss of 1 wicket.
The boundary rope, so we're pulling in the atmosphere of this full crowd at Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and we're sitting next to Baz and a man who's ripped his calf in half because he just did the Uber run. Mr. Dan, the Stan, Steely Dan Morrison. You've done a calf, haven't you?
Got a little tight, I must say, Michael. A little tight. Both of them
We're
are rather
down here.
tight.
You need a massage.
Need a rub, buddy.
A little massage. Oh, it's close to the outside edge. Did you see it, Baz?
Yeah, I've heard about it. Still haven't had a great look at it.
It was the running style. It was very unusual. I hadn't seen a running style like it. Here we go, limbering up. There he is, limbering up. The
really
big Dan.
professional, Danny.
They're giving it the boom boom of Freedy.
Look, he loves the crowd. He goes for a while. He's got a really high. It's like Johnson. Remember when he used to lean back?
Yeah.
But I think you're a bit wrapped up in the crowd, Dan.
Yeah, they were egging me on. Not. They wanted me to trip over and hurt myself.
I reckon the calf goes about now. Oh dear, oh dear.
What was that, like a 500-meter sprint or?
Oh, that'll be 4. He was on the rope when he touched the cherry. Yeah, there's no doubt.
The Jew factor here. Just keeps skating across, doesn't it?
Tell you one thing you did do is you took on the one-cylinder Uber tonight. That car just didn't move.
No, it blew a gasket.
I think this will confirm the fact that it's touching his body. Yeah, it's 4. 4 runs. Moving along nicely now for the Kings. It was interesting coming down here earlier, boundary side in the first 20 when they were fielding, and there was a buzz about them. I know they put down a couple of chances they shouldn't have, but there was a real energy. You could tell that the game's on for them, and likewise it's a bit of flatness coming out of the United performance today.
You made a great point earlier between the innings that you can't change Ronke. Someone who's going well, and he's a key. He's a keeper as well. He's an all-rounder. And he's been getting you a lot of runs.
Yeah.
You don't tinker with that, I don't reckon. It's a bit like those running shoes of mine. Very heavy, Baz. Yeah. Very heavy shoes.
Actually, do they hold together? Don't you get them from that place where they look real but aren't quite real? And then where did you run there? Normally you stop.
I was rushing to the loo.
To the physio bench.
I've got to go to the toilet.
Well, you should have.
You got to go, you got to go.
Oh, well, it was
like Usain Bolt, you started celebrating halfway through, didn't you?
I said, hold the loo for me.
That whole crowd acknowledged
Unlock the loo.
Oh, wow. The big fella, he's got to take a dive like a submarine because that was honing in on him. And that's Denley at his best. He is the power hitter.
Yeah, he's hit this bat at a rate of knots. And good thing Finn ducked because that was traveling. Wow.
Wow. Oh, gee, that's deadly, isn't it?
He would have been a little angst when that was coming back Finn and the follow through.
Yeah, there was a moment there, wasn't it? I think he knows to go to the toilet now. Sorry, Baz. They need 75 more. That one stayed underground, so no bounce there. 6 overs done, end of the power play. Keep motoring along.
Especially so much dew around. Shadab Khan hasn't really made that big an impact on this PSL as he did previously. And the rads are out, really tough for a leg spinner, especially not being able to grip the ball, and it'll not be a lot of spin, but that googly won't be as effective as it normally is.
The change in field now, you've got deep mid-wicket, who was there in the ring at mid-wicket. 45's gone back behind square, and he's the other 45. Well, the man behind square is at deep mid-wicket now, so just a manipulation of the field, probably indicating there's going to be a change in the line he's going to bowl. It's hard for the spinners, isn't it? Like, he's got to get the rag out at the end of every over, the seam's wet, trying to get that grip on the ball. Really hard for the spinners.
And yet you want them to bowl. That's lovely. See, look at that race away for 4 over the Jew. And I was just saying, you want spinners on, pace off the ball. Batter's got to be, out of the blocks and create pace. But when it's sliding on like this, particularly at Sharjah off this 22 yards, it just skids on, and it's so easy.
And it races off the outfield as well. As the Imad Butt dives, look at the water coming up.
spray.
There's so much water.
It's like the old slip and slide. Did you?
Wild
up with
Waddy.
those?
Let's get a Wild Waddy.
Wild Wadi,
You
exactly.
ever had them in the backyard though? The slip and slide.
Brilliant.
You wet it, put the hose on it.
Yeah, Wild Waddy's a theme park by Burj Al Arab. Been there a few times, taken the family there.
Oh, they're
slide.
great, aren't they?
Oh,
The big slide.
stunning. Yeah, you got to watch that one. That's a bit of you. You'd like to get airborne on that.
Well, that's in Dubai, is it? There's one at Atlantis too, isn't there?
Yeah.
A big water
Yeah.
park. Yeah. I might go tomorrow. We've got a day off. It's a rare day. Oh, I might go.
Why have we got a day off?
Day off.
Kidding.
What do you do in a day off? Get bored.
Go to the water park. Could go tonight. Water park.
It's right here.
That's a different water park, Mike.
Selfie.
Water park's right here.
It's a water park right here. I know. So 57 for 1, 68 off 79. I mean, they don't have to take too many risks. Denley will keep pressing. He's that style of player, but he's got such good shots. This is a good innings for Denley. I think Denley needed this sort of innings running into the finals if Karachi make it. Just missed a couple of times.
But this is a great little thing for Karachi to get some, get a win again, get some momentum.
Well, you think of all those watching in Karachi now, and a big hello to everyone watching in Pakistan, but the Karachi lovers who want their team in the final there. So Karachi go through, they'll take on United 2 days' time in Dubai. The winner
Straight into it.
straight to the Karachi final.
You almost to say from a fantasy fairy tale, you want Karachi in the final, really, for obvious reasons.
And even if they don't win that, they've got another chance, so they get 2 bites at the
I
cherry.
love a bite of the cherry, swinging it out, Baz. Bit of shape.
You ever used the term, we'll come back to it, it was interesting, the use of fruit, 60 for 1.
Finney, get out of the way.
Finny!
Move.
Finny! Duck down, buddy, we can't see.
You're only 6'7" or 8.
Bit to your left, buddy.
Yes.
We got the big tall man in front of us.
Back to the fruit.
Oh, so, you're right. So you don't realise what you say sometimes. So have you ever used the term in commentary, it was a peach of a delivery?
A lot, yeah.
A peach.
Of course.
Yeah.
Would you use that, Baz?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you can call the ball a cherry sometimes. Do you ever call the ball a cherry?
Seed.
So, or cherry, you
Yes,
can use
thank
that as
you.
the ball,
Yeah.
right? So when I commentated and said it was a peach of a cherry, it was slightly confusing for
Yes.
me. But hang on, it was a peach.
They combined them
A
Of a
peach
cherry.
of a cherry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oxymoron.
It's,
yeah.
it's quite a weird
Yeah.
formulation of
Nice.
fruit or cricket.
Confusing everyone.
You're going to use that again.
If there's a peach of a cherry, Baz, I'm going to use it again. Oh, HBL box, there it is, right up there. They've been chanting Danny. Danny is a cult hero.
Yeah.
Fabulous fans. We love you to pieces. Might
You-
get up there, dance.
UAE Pakistan cult hero.
He's back. Finney's back. He's just, look, he's just blocking our view straight through there. Finney, this way. Oh! Wow! That is hit at pace.
It's gone. We've not even seen it, and it's hit the fence.
That was like that Uber.
The overrun.
No, the earlier Uber helicopter that you missed out on last night.
That was a watermelon of a cherry. The size of it, he smacked it.
Denley. In a hurry.
Yeah, no, he's hit that beautifully. You can, there's a trail of water that is behind the ball. It was racing so quickly. And that'll run away too. You can't stop those. So there we go. Bang, bang. 4-4. Started 1.44, and that's 4 leg buys.
Looking easy now for Karachi. And the fans know it.
Jelly, BK.
First playoff, Danny.
We're in a hurry to get there on Sunday, aren't we? Jude, looking for a rooster tail on the back of the ball.
Yeah, I said that the ball before, Dan. Were you listening?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, there was a rooster tail on the ball that went to the fence. Did you not hear that?
Surfing, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
In the box, too busy in the box.
He's like a batsman sometimes. He switches off and nobody knows. And then he switches on.
That's it. So now,
Finney's...
switch on.
Finney, get out the way.
Oh, there we go. There's the peach of a cherry, and it's knocked over the pegs, and that's the end of Denley. Looked like it shot low.
Switched on the zingers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good bowler, this kid. I like him.
So the watermelon, no, the peach.
That was a peach,
Yeah,
not the
cherry.
one before.
And it's skidded on to the stumps. Yeah, good comeback. Needed that. United needed that famous mushroom.
Be there at the end. There's 56 runs required. Really good for the skip. Adjust the conditions and feel like he's in some sort of nick.
and he's spent a bit of time here just quietly. He was here for the 10-10 back in the middle of December. And of course, he's been here over the years with England. And the demise of Joe Denley, 36 from 28 deliveries.
It's a good wicket taker, isn't he, Fahim? And we've got a stump problem. Well, it just... Oh, it stopped flashing now. So there's just a bit of maintenance. That's the only thing with the stumps. If it goes a bit haywire, you've got a bit of electrical to do.
Yeah, it keeps you busy.
Yeah. Yeah, Fahim is so impressive. He's got a knack of taking wickets. Catch opportunity, of course. We've had 10 Pepsi catch across.
You were on 12, I'm on 13.
That's
so
right.
Let's see.
So we had another instalment today.
13.
13 for the whole tournament. That's gone for 12.
So here are the lengths of Fahim Ashraf, and that's all wickets in PSL 3. So yeah, he's got a lot of short ones there. 75%. You've got 13% in that good zone, and there's that one Yorker.
But very consistent with that short of length delivery. Today it might be a bit shorter because it's skidding through. So even though it looks pretty short, it's not as short as
No,
normally.
I agree. That's why it's that length skids.
Oh, look at that. He's snuck up there, isn't he?
Gee, I'd love that hair.
I used to. Loved it. The passion. Bazard. Jealous of you, Baz.
The Buffont. Beautiful hair. There we go, we're all set. And Owen Morgan. It's a hard pitch, I reckon, to adjust to because of the skiddy nature. You need to sort of be thinking in the V initially.
Yeah, so some occasionally bounce a bit more. Like Misper got a couple of beauties.
Yeah, he did,
from
didn't he?
Mills. And then, of course, the dew factor starts to play in.
Yeah.
And it just goes, zzz, skids on. Well, if it ain't
70
overs.
for 2. Sorry, Danny.
Yeah, well, I've got the... Look what we've found here. Zainovic just got hold of the zinc bales that have been brought off the field.
You going to explain how they work?
Well, the thing is they're broken, apparently. That's why we've changed them. But I think that's the electrical conductor that...
Jeez, careful, slats.
You try it.
Oh, I should,
Actually, there was a little shock there. No, but that's where the electrical side of it is. They're quite heavy, aren't they?
Yeah. Danny, you don't try it because all your hairs will stand up if there's electrical
Well, I'm
shock.
okay then, aren't I? I'll be fine, so.
Well, I can't see that they're broken in any way. Like, it's not like they're shattered on the outside, but they're just not lighting up. Here's the moment. Oh, there was a bit...
yes.
Okay,
That's
so...
the full one.
Pieces come off.
Yeah, well, yes, now I can see, right? Yeah, no, well, I can see it now.
Like the light bulb losing.
Yeah, look. Yeah. So the inside of both of them has flown off. See, that's the proper one. You see the black on the inside, and there's no black on the inside there, and that's what exposes the spark. Yeah, so that's the proper one. He's there. So black on the inside is fine, and this one here obviously is lost, that it's broken, and both of them are like that. There you go.
Thanks, Zany.
Thanks, Zany Z. All right, what's the equation now? 53 from 69.
Very comfortable.
Should be, shouldn't it? You knock it around. The normal process, you get within 20 runs, got wickets, you go bang, bang, finish the job. It's got to get the next 30 odd, and then it will feel just around.
Milke lagayenge jaan to hoga saaf Pakistan. We need that, so sorry about that, but
no worries.
The other thing with the spinner and the wet ball is that he can't really loop the ball up because he's not going to have confidence flighting the ball. So if anything, he'll have to bowl it quicker and it'll slide on better onto the bat. So it's a lot of difficult stuff going through Shadab Khan's mind.
Yeah, look, until it's proven that the ball is going to turn in these conditions, I'd be playing it as though it's not. And I think the trap, particularly when you first go out there, and if they're changing around one over from a spinner, is that you play for a bit of spin and it's not there. Because if the seam's wet, there's no grip. Oh.
Well, you get one of those.
So you get the Zuta. The Zuta that goes underground.
The Gazunda. Oh, you play that. Good luck with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want that on the stumps, though.
Correct.
Look at that. That's gone underground. Oh, dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. That's so close. And that's in your mind now. It changes. You think, right, throw myself forward, play straight, get forward.
The luck of the Irish, eh? Rat bag.
Sure to be sure. Oh, has that got him? He's gone.
Yes.
Very next ball.
And what's tomorrow? It's St. Patrick's Day. Unlucky for some.
The luck of the Irish gone.
Correct.
That's it. Morgan, captain. Didn't get many today.
Oh, Captain Morgan. Unlucky.
Did he play for spin? I think he might have. You get inside. You think it's coming back. You get inside it. Playing for that turn back onto the bat. It goes straight on. A little flick. And the captain of the Kings is out of there. And Misbah, he still believes. You can tell she's right there. Over to you.
Well, there were a few nerves in the Karachi Kings camp, but Salman, you must be pleased with the way they performed, considering they really turned up at a crucial game.
Yes, we have. Our bowling was backed yesterday badly. I think we made some changes, and our bowling has actually stood up this tournament, and especially today, getting the whole team out of 25, and now I hope my batsmen do it.
And you know, Usman Shinwari, I need to ask about him, because the way he's come back after that game, after that super over, he's been brilliant.
Usman is a great bowler, as we all know. He was a fine last year from PSL, and I think the coach and our main bowlers, Amir and Azhar, has played a very vital role after that no ball coming off Lahore match.
You know, if you win and then you win again, you go straight to Karachi. So what are your thoughts on that, playing in Karachi?
Of course, everybody wants Karachi to play in Karachi. We also want Karachi to play in Karachi. It'll be a dream come true, inshallah. And I hope we'll win this match and play the semi-finals with Islamabad on Sunday. Win that and see anybody on next week in Karachi.
What would it mean to you personally? You know, as an owner who's come through, seen it all.
I am from Karachi, and I haven't seen a huge game in Karachi for a very, 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 very long time. And me and Rashid Latif were having this discussion in the afternoon. I said, imagine Karachi with the stadium with 30,000 people buzz, with their own team in the home ground. It'll be something to mesmerize, something to keep in.
Are you getting a lot of calls about the tickets?
Oh my God! I love the tweet Nadeem Sethi has made. I actually want to tweet the same thing, and but ticket is going crazy. I think Karachi, we are sold out, Karachi, aren't we?
Okay, good luck and keep it up with Karachi King.
Thank you, Zainab.
Yeah, well, it's very frustrating, isn't it, when you are so involved and he's the owner of the franchise and he sits here. There's nothing you can do when you sit here. It's like Mickey Arthur. Mickey Arthur's health determines where, if another wicket falls, he's going to be getting, oh no, what's going on? It's just a very hard thing. Once they get over that line, there's nothing you can do.
And Mickey's a classic too. He wears his heart on his sleeve.
Oh, he does.
Great action, great drama.
Well, you go back a week and a half. There's no way I thought the Kings would be having to be qualifying tonight. And that was the ball before. There's the wicket of Owen Morgan. It was a faint edge. There wasn't a deflection there. Just a little flick.
Yeah. And you look at this now, you see Peshawar, Zalmi come back with those couple of wins where they had to win before. Sort of, there's almost a knockout started earlier for them. And now you look at Karachi, if they win this and go into that first playoff, they're going to meet Islamabad United again. So they've beaten them a couple of days before.
Exactly.
So it's almost, the table's almost turned with all the sides.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Selmy are going to be hard to stop now because of this momentum they've created in 2 days. Here's the points table. So United are there. The Shower have gone bang to 10 points. That pushed Quetta down. And now we've got the Kings looking for 2 points, and then that changes it again. They go to 2 and knock the other 2 down, and you've got Multan and Lahore 5th and 6th.
Waving goodbye till PSL 4.
Yeah. So it's been so tight.
Zalmi did this a bit last year. BK, and they sort of very underrated and think, oh, not a big flashy light. Up and down with the performances. Yeah. And then got through. Won it.
It's 10 overs done. And we're done down at the sideline as well.
Oh, from right in front from Colin Ingram. And he'll collect 4 for this.
Yeah, Shadab is creating few opportunities here. And on this occasion, batsman was also willing to help him out. Do not need this at all. 5 and over. Why would you want to risk it?
Very cheeky from the start. Luckily, it clipped the glove as well. Just raced down to short fine leg.
Well, they can just play very circumspectly here now. Just the required run rate is less than 5. 44 from 58. And we had a sulky moment. And they're in the HBL box, so they're covering both bases.
If you want to win this, you've got to have more fielders in the ring. Just do something different here. Get a slip in. That fielder at mid-off would have come handy if he had been there to stop that rotation of strike. I think Islamabad must know that an easy rotation of strike will cost them this game. So might as well have more people, more fielders in the ring.
Problem here for Steve Finn. Asif Ali is with the throw. Steve Finn has pulled up here. Oh, he's just gone down there. I don't know whether he stumbled, took a trip, but he's... It looks like a knee. I didn't quite see it, Darren. Darren, did you see it?
I didn't, but it looks like his knee or ankle. There's a little bit of an issue here. He's not walking properly, but he was backing up. He have just slid before he collected the ball. So we'll have a little delay. Karachi Kings poise for a victory. 43 from 57 required. They played some really good cricket, Alan.
They have, but there's also a problem here for Babar Azam. Now, I don't know whether he's stumbled here on the carpet. Here's Babar Azam. He's gone onto the carpet here, in the bottom left of your screen, and he just holds his back there, clutches his back, so he's having treatment on the mat, and Steve Finn is busily testing his knee for an injury as well. So at the moment it's a casualty, it's a emergency ward. Head and shoulders move for $1 million, do the dandruff free move, get a chance to win $1 million. 43 required. Misbah-ul-Haq had a bit of a torrid time batting today. Tamar Mills especially tested him with a lot of short stuff, and you could tell really that Misbah has not had a lot of time out in the middle. He's only batted twice and he hasn't really spent much time in the middle, and they could see that Karachi's bowlers went at him. Now look at those numbers. Colin Ingram likes pace, and he's not too bad against spin either.
Hasn't been in the runs of late, Ingram. He'll want to get himself the mix of things. They're easily looking at playing in that qualifier. A lot of reliance on Babar Azam to score runs. Shahid Afridi, he's played the little cameos, 4 consecutive sixes in his last innings, a record in PSL.
Watch out for his wrong un. He bowls them quite consistently. We're talking about a googly percentage of around 25 to 30%. Oh, that one spun. He wanted it to straighten, to get the leg before, that is.
Yeah, very different to Yasir Shah. Flights the ball, spins the ball. Exactly what's required if you're looking for wickets. Shadab Khan, and he's bowling fairly straight as well.
Well, we can go to Facebook and have a look for us there. The PSL, YouTube, Pakistan Super League official, Twitter, the PSL T20, and Instagram /the PSL. Can't escape. It's everywhere you look. Now Ingram on strike here. 6 from 8. And a push away for one. They might look for a second here. No. And it's Fahim Ashraf. Well, we heard Salman Iqbal just a moment ago talking about ticket sales. He said they've gone phenomenally for Karachi. He said people are asking him for tickets. Ramiz, what's the story from your camp for tickets in Lahore and Karachi?
Precious metal, but I'm so happy that it is working, because there's a lot of interest and a lot of effort has been put behind the scenes, and got to give credit to the entire cricket board for making it happen. I mean, this is the 3rd year of HBL PSL, and they've covered all the bases. It's not an easy task to take this league back home. A lot of security has got to be put into place, and I think they've got a fantastic team led by Mr. Najam Sethi, who's the chairman of the board. So I think everything is working well. Fingers crossed, touch wood. And we should have a great contest in Lahore and later on in Karachi. So looking forward to it.
So we've got the first playoff match. Will be 1 against 2. It'll be Islamabad versus whoever. And at the moment it's looking like it will be Karachi Kings. And that's been hit away nicely. That's 4. Ingram right on top of this.
This will enhance his confidence. It's a lead and wicket taker in this year's PSL. Short delivery. He's generally short of a good length. This one was too short. Dispatch gets his second boundary. Only 38 required now from 51 deliveries.
Misbah. Well, earlier today we saw the most extraordinary 100 from Cameron Akmal. How well he played for Zalmi to get them to win that match. And it really was a special innings. 107 not out in 61 deliveries against the Qalandars, for whom Sunil Ryan was not playing. It was a great fight by Lahore because they put a good total on the board.
And it followed a man-of-the-match performance with the bat the previous day, 75 as well.
But when you look at Zalmi, and they've come from the abyss, they've come and they're now looking strong, one of the stronger sides. This is a special 100 from Cameron Akmal. Goodness, he struck it well.
Yeah, I mean, sixes all around. This was massive, as was this swat. Powerful striking and great six hitting. It was an exhibition from Cameron Akmal. 7 sixes in that 100. Glorious. Take a bow.
It was the first century in HBL PSL 3. 12 overs gone, 87.